All right. All the glare everywhere. You know what I mean? This is Weeknights. This is glasses reflecting all of the lights like a Kanye song. This is a Friday night pod. Evening. This is Weeknights, man. I don't know what y'all want from us, but it's Friday. It's Weeknights.
You came on here sassy. I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
what you want from us.
sassy tonight. We sassy tonight. I mean, I don't know about, I can't speak for you, but I'm sassy tonight. You know what I mean?
Do your thing.
Spicy tonight. You know what I mean?
Keep it spicy. Sometimes you gotta keep it spicy.
That's it. So, I am JD, aka He Who Pods. You're not going to introduce yourself?
You weren't gonna give your other AKA?
I mean, I already did a whole speech about the reflection in the glasses.
All right. Well, I am Dash, aka Dashing D, aka the real king of R&B. And we are your hosts, and this is Weeknight.
Oh, you cut it short today. All right, yeah.
Good. Let's get to the point. Yeah.
Let's get to the point.
Let's
You know what I mean?
get to the reason we're here.
And speaking of getting to the point,
Mm-hmm.
you know, people are not playing with this Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
I heard.
Deadpool and Wolverine comes out in more than 2 months. Today is May 24th when we are recording this.
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool comes out July 26th. Tickets for the first showings went on sale and have broken records.
Crazy. What?
It's what my boy Janelle would call dumb-diculous. It's so ridiculous it's dumb.
That's an interesting way of saying it. I've never heard that before.
It's a special Janelle word. You know what I'm saying?
Clearly, it's an original.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. So let's go to the Hollywood Reporter. According to the Hollywood Reporter, it says Deadpool and Wolverine first day ticket sales set R-rated record. Climb to between 8 and 9 million. The Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman superhero pick doesn't even open for another 2 months. I just said that. After bemoaning, that's a weird word, man.
But yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put that on terms of the week on the Sexual Intellectual podcast. You got to learn something.
I was gonna ask.
That's the first time I've ever seen that word. You know, you know it though. I know. Little Miss went to college. I got you. I know you know.
Whatever.
Anyway, after bemoaning the state of the 2024 box office, AMC Theaters chief Adam Aaron. You ever seen Key and Peele skit? Aaron?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that's crazy! That's a classic. I gotta send you that link as soon as we're done potting. Shout out to my boy Nestor because he put me on to that a billion years ago when it first came out, and it is a internet sensation. It's supposed to be a white substitute teacher in the hood saying everybody's name, quote unquote, correctly. So he's like the famous one. So he's saying everybody's name: Jonathan, Julius, Erica, Sean, Aaron. Aaron. Okay, so Aaron is absent. Got it. And the kid is like, "No, do you mean Aaron?" Oh. He's like, "No, man. I graduated and have a master's degree. It says here, Aaron."
Oh, no.
Yo, it is hilarious. Classic. This came out like 10 years ago or something like that. Anyway, I saw Aaron just now, and it made me think of that. Anyway, back to the article.
Yeah.
AMC Theaters chief Adam Aaron finally has something to roar about. Aaron wrote on Wednesday that Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman starred Deadpool and Wolverine is off to a supersized start and set a new record for first day advance ticket sales for the country's largest movie circuits. Tickets went on sale Monday for the Marvel Studios sequel, which officially opens in North America on July 26, following previews on the evening of July 25th. Some 200,000 movie fans have bought their AMC tickets already.
Are you one of those fans?
I am not. 200, but I mean, full transparency, one of my peoples, that same guy Janelle, Deadpool is his guy.
So does he have his tickets?
I hit the group chat last night when I saw this article and said, fellas, I have a thought and I have a plan. Let me know what y'all want. More than 12 hours later, I'm still waiting for the fellas to respond about Deadpool. And so this is going to be the transparent Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, group chat, if y'all are listening, please hit your boy back so y'all can
Or
get
not.
this movie planned.
Or not. And y'all can see, we can see it, after it's all spoiled.
That is so funny.
But I tried,
I tried to. You back and was like, yeah, we got to get these tickets.
I tried to be Rick Ross. I did it for my dogs. You know what I'm saying?
For all the dogs.
I did it for, that's not Rick Ross. Anyway, back to the Hollywood Reporter. No, not no more. Some 200,000. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. Some 200,000 movie fans have bought their AMC tickets already. This is more day one ticket sales at AMC than for any other R-rated movie ever. The colorful CEO wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter. I don't need to read any more of this, but
I think we got the gist. But
online ticket. Hold on, this one's kind of important. Online ticketing service Fandango, which services a majority of movie circuits, also reported brisk first day sales for Deadpool and Wolverine, saying they were the best of 2024 to date, as well as a franchise best and the best for an R-rated feature. So Fandango is saying even more than that. While neither Fandango nor AMC provide figures, insiders tell the Hollywood Reporter that first day sales are likely around $8 to $9 million if extrapolating the 200,000 stat cited by Aaron. None of the parties involved are officially commenting, but all signs indicate that Deadpool and Wolverine will cross $100 million in its debut, a feat no 2024 movie title has yet achieved, as domestic box office revenue slips 20% behind 2023, due in large part to production delays tied to the strikes. And no, the rest don't matter, man. You got it.
Yeah, I think that was more than enough.
Anyway, you talk now.
I mean, I don't have too much.
Tag, you it.
You done this time? Can I start? I don't have too much to say. I think it's pretty cool. And we just talked about this and the trailer coming out and how Marvel is, making strides to, get back on track and get people in the theaters, get butts in seats. So this is great news for them.
Yep.
This is really good news for them. So that's exciting. I'm sure they're popping bottles over at Marvel offices, ahead of
Pop
this.
champagne.
We pop champagne. Oh!
Another song. Another thing that makes me think of Janelle. I can't tell the story, but
oh, well then it must be a good one if you can't tell it.
I can't say anything else.
But yeah, I think it's really cool. That's a good way to start. That's a good way to go into this. Also, it's good marketing as well because for those of us who haven't bought our tickets, you hear that many people already bought their tickets for a movie that's not coming out for another 2 months, and you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta get mine too. You know?
Yes.
So I think that it sounds like they're on a good trajectory for this film. And
Yes.
hopefully it lives up to the excitement. It looks like it's going to be interesting. I know you have thoughts about it, but I think because of the fact that it's R rated, it's a little bit more cheeky than maybe some of the other films. Like it really leans into that a lot more. Then maybe they are onto something. Isn't that what we talked about back whenever we spoke about the trailer?
Yeah. Actually, I was going to look up a stat, but it doesn't matter. Yes, that is what we spoke about when we looked up the trailer. The thing is, Deadpool has always been big. Ryan Reynolds has a huge following. He does great promotion, and it helps to have Hollywood friends, which all of them are rumored to be in this film. And
Okay.
I think that's a big part of why I think this is less about Deadpool, more about the cameos people are looking forward to, and the Disney dollars being pumped into promo.
Also, you ever met a lady who loved old lady who loved Hugh Jackman?
Not to my knowledge.
I have. Okay. Some of them probably just bought tickets just off the strength.
The Wolverine strength.
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
believe that. Listen, that's why I said Ryan Reynolds has a huge following because people are not only watching Deadpool because they love Deadpool. A lot of people are in love with the Deadpool character because they allow Ryan Reynolds to completely be himself and just completely go nuts with the jokes and the adult side of the content and poking fun at all the things that he does or
Yeah.
was rumored to do or whatever. And so, yeah, I agree. Hugh Jackman also has a huge following, and they have done a very good job of promoting together. They're buddies, and they help each other promote different projects. And so now that they're together, they're killing it. And again, it helps to have all of the Disney dollars
I know.
because yes, it was on Fox before, and Fox allotted a good budget, but we know Fox was drowning, and you know the Disney money is very low.
Yes, it is.
I just hope all the 200,000 people who bought first day tickets get their money's worth.
I hope so. I hope, like I said, I hope it lives up to the excitement that people are having over it.
Yeah, there's a lot of hype.
But I think we always worry that that's a bad thing. The idea is that if we get too excited about it, or if people get too excited about it, then by the time you get to it, you've built up all this anticipation and you've almost oversold it to yourself. But I think there is a benefit to having that excitement going into it. I think that people are able to go in with a positive attitude. I know there will be some who probably will watch. I feel like there are a lot of people who are out in the world and they watch things just because they want to hate whatever the thing is. But I feel like for the most part, people get pretty excited. People who get pretty excited, oh, I'm gonna go see this. I'm gonna buy my tickets really early. They're going in with a positive outlook. It has to be pretty bad for people to come away from it and not be pleased. So I think positive thoughts. I don't know. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't, I can't say one way or another. I know we've talked about it at length and you gave your opinions on it. And so, anybody who didn't see that should go back and find that episode and watch it. But it remains to be seen. I guess we'll see in July.
Yes, we will.
I love the
Let's
excitement around a
move.
summer movie, though. We don't
We'll
have that
see
a
what
lot
happens.
these days.
We don't. You're right. On to the next one.
All right. Well, let's talk about Ticketmaster.
Ticketmaster.
So finally, well, the DOJ for a while has been talking about possibly filing a suit against Ticketmaster's parent company, Live Nation.
Yep.
And they finally filed the suit yesterday. So I'm just going to read this little snippet from the Washington Post that says the U.S. government is suing to break up Live Nation, the parent company of Ticketmaster, arguing that the sheer size and market domination of the largest live entertainment company is to blame for an era of rising concert prices, confusing fees, and the stagnation of a live music industry controlled by a monopoly. So,
Monopoly.
so the DOJ is looking to dismantle the monopoly. They don't know how they're going to do it. They don't know how long it's going to take. Everything I've read says that this could take years for them
Of
to
course.
come to some sort of resolution, as it would with any lawsuit that's this big. But if the DOJ were to win this suit, this would be very impactful for concert goers like ourselves.
Yes.
The thought is that those fees, the hidden fees, or the fees that they kind of figure out a way to double up on the fees so that they make more money, those
Yep.
fees would go away. The idea is that the actual concert tickets would decrease in price. I know we talk all the time about wanting to go to all of these concerts, but it's so expensive just to go to one.
Right.
And and they probably make more money at this point if they lowered the prices so people could just go to more concerts.
I
But
don't agree.
oh, okay.
No. I think concerts have become a premium ticket. I think concerts have become a way to weed out a certain crowd and a certain demographic. And I think because of that, they are seeing more concerts that are going to give them the revenue stream that they're looking for. Because if you can't sell out the arenas, if you can't fill the seats, it doesn't behoove anyone to put this show together. So I think that that aggregated data, along with the manipulating of the market through the monopoly, is allowing them to fill seats at a premium price because they know Missy is not going to go on tour, for example, by herself if she can't fill the tickets. So then we get some other people on board, and I think Missy can. I'm just giving an example here. Missy was the first person that came to mind.
She's actually
If
the one.
Missy can't sell out the seats by herself, then we know, oh, okay, well, then let's get Dashing D to come on. We'll get some more people to fill the seats. Oh, still not full based on our data. All right, well, then let's get, let's get Drake. Drake will come and do 2 songs. And so, oh, Drake is going to be there too. Oh, wow. We get Drake, Dashing D, and Missy sold out shows all over the nation.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. So I don't think it behooves them to do less. I think there's probably a smarter business model that they could change to and may have to change to in the next couple years, possibly. But I also don't know that to be true because Meta is still thriving. Facebook was said to be a monopoly and Facebook hasn't gone anywhere. They just created a parent company.
I think those two things are different, though. I feel like
Okay.
the reason I say they're different is because with Live Nation, it's a lot more transactional, I guess. Just the bare bones of it is, whereas Meta has a lot of different products, but it's not like, I don't know how to explain it. To me they're just different things. They're two different types of businesses.
Oh,
So
it's also a different arm of the government. I just looked it up. The FTC, Federal Trade Commission, is who sued Facebook.
Right.
And yeah.
Yeah, and I just feel like the businesses themselves are just they have to function differently because they do different things. What Live Nation is doing is they have all these venues and they're that they're working with to create these concerts, these events, whatever they are. The article even lists like some places that I didn't even know they had a hand in, like Brooklyn Bowl, and all of that is connected to Live Nation. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I mean, they've been slowly strong arming the industry because they also have contracts with the labels and the artists and stuff. So it's easy to say, "Hey, get down or lay down," because we control the talent, or we can skew the level of talent, the types of talent that come through your doors.
This says they directly manage more than 400 musical artists. They control around 60% of concert promotions at major concert venues across the country. And they own or control more than 265 concert venues in North America, including the Hollywood Palladium in LA and Brooklyn Bowl in New York. Um, and it says, and at this point now, it controls more than 70% of sales at major concert venues. So
And there you go.
they are it. Like if we want to go to a concert, we have to go through them, which is essentially the problem here. So
Right.
I I think they gotta fix it. I don't know if they ever will. And the thing about this sort of thing is that people still sell out these venues.
Yes.
It's still happening. I
Yes.
mean, we
But
just
how would
talked.
it not happen?
I don't understand your question.
If they control all of those things, the promotion, the venues, the artists, how would it not sell out?
Well, people would have to decide not to go to concerts. I don't think that's happening.
Exactly.
Oh, that's the answer you were looking for?
I'm just saying that's the only way it's going to happen is boycott. And ain't nobody boycotting. In fact, we're paying triple.
But that's what I'm saying. I think it's so wild that, and people will complain down, and we've joked before about how people will spend their rent money on a Beyonce ticket, but the reality
Right.
is they do. They
Yeah.
do, and that's why Live Nation is able to do this.
Yeah.
Because somebody's willing to shell out the cash.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens with it, but
I think nothing, but I hope I'm wrong.
I think nothing. I mean, I guess at the very least, Live Nation has to defend itself against the DOJ. So that should be interesting. I'm curious to see what comes of that.
I think they'll pay a fine, cut a check, and keep it pushing. Some rules will change that they can just maneuver around.
Yeah.
Because that's how a lot of this goes.
Better regulation would be better than nothing, I think. If they at the
I
very
mean,
least if they at the very least tried to resolve the issue of the fees or the way that things get bundled and like what you're required to purchase. Artists when they package artists merch or whatever they bundle with the tickets. I know there's different things. I don't think I've ever purchased a bundle. So
oh, the bundle rules is a whole nother rabbit hole. Like the bundles is a conversation, is a podcast within itself because they keep changing those rules. uh they've changed them a couple times in the last couple years because of the way that artists are using the bundles to get sales. And so there have been some artists who didn't follow the rules and they let them slide. There
mm,
were other artists who were following the rules and still got in trouble.
yeah,
All type of foolishness with the bundles.
yeah. So it's interesting. I guess we'll see what happens. There's not a whole lot we can do until then. We'll continue to pay exorbitant fees and exorbitant ticket prices to see the people we want to see.
Unfortunately, That is the truth.
Yep.
Speaking of the truth, uh, Yasiin Bey told his truth.
I never know what to call him from one day to the next. But yes, Yasiin Bey.
To me, he's most deaf, but he don't want to be called most deaf. He wants to be called Yasiin Bey. So I try to respect that. But to me, he's most deaf. I can't unsee most deaf. But he goes by Yasiin Bey nowadays.
Which I feel like if that's what he goes by, then we should call him that. But I say that because most people don't want to be called the thing that they don't want to be called for one reason or another. There's a reason
Yeah.
there's a reason Carisha gets upset. See? There's a reason
Now you done did it.
I did it. I do it all the time.
You
There's a
done did
reason
it now.
there's a reason Young Miami gets upset that we call her Carisha. That's not the name she came out. That's not her stage name. That's not the name she worked so hard to build a brand around. So it's
Right.
even though now she's building a brand around Carisha, but
Hey,
she resisted for a very long time.
I understand. Totally.
Well, I was just gonna say, even you, we don't know
Not
your
too
real
much.
name.
Exactly.
Wow, we don't know.
And they better not start saying it. Because if I get on a pod and somebody says it, no es bueno.
I mean, at this point, people know me as Dash or Dashing D.
That's right.
They don't know me as
Absolutely.
anything else except for my
As they should.
yeah. Very few people call me by my first name.
That's right.
You know, mostly mom and dad.
And exactly. There
That's
you go.
enough. Yeah, and even they nicknamed me
There you
pretty
go.
heavily. So yeah,
And there it is.
but
So, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, but Yasiin Bey, what does he have going on?
Yasiin Bey did a freestyle on Instagram over the Like That instrumental.
He sure did.
And I'd like to read you a few lines
Please,
for you and the public.
me and the public. Thank you.
He says, greedy, seedy, and creepy. Horny, and boring. Bougie, goofy, and moody. Foolish, ruthless, and clueless. Variations on a big three. Oh, excuse me. Variations on a petty big three. A whole lot to look at, but not much to see.
Is he coming for Kendrick, Cole, and Drake?
He said what he said.
What does that? What does that mean? He said what he said. Nene Leaks.
He's busting shots. Yeah.
I didn't
And
realize.
then
I guess I did realize that we know he doesn't really care for Drake and Drake's music, but the other two.
I have to be quite honest here. I said I was going to be transparent today. And I don't know what's up with Yasiin. I love him.
A while back.
I love him. But first you said so many skews. So many skews. And a lot of us agreed with you, even though we might not have, felt your delivery was the flyest.
Mm-hmm.
But then you later said a long, weird apology, which I have here too. He said it was not an opportunity to try to slander him or cut him down or to clown on him. I have reached out to him. I have no responses yet. I'm not keen to talk about people or to talk to them through a screen. I prefer to talk to people directly. But I will say this, the young man is very talented. He's been able to be very successful with that talent, and I have no issue with his success or anything that he's been able to achieve as a result of his talent.
How old is Yasiin Bey?
2 days older than water. All right, tough crowd tonight. Let me pull up his age. Most Def age 50.
Okay.
He's born in 1973.
I was just asking because he was calling Drake a young man, and I know he's older than Drake, but I just wanted to know how much older than Drake he was.
He got about a dime on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Anywho,
But yeah.
yeah. I don't know what's going on. Like, and then like in the hook part of the freestyle, he was talking about the grotesque ways that the country was built. Um,
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. And in the apology, he say he don't like talking to people through screens, but this was like an Instagram live freestyle type thing.
He's also an actor.
Uh,
I don't. He talks to people through screens all the time.
I don't know. Like, I really don't know what's going on here. I'm confused.
I think everyone has wanted something to say. Everyone has wanted to make their contribution to the current state of hip hop. And that's fine. That's it. That's all I've got. I just
But what
think
I
that
don't understand is,
everybody's doing it.
but why would you diss all three of them?
I don't know. They will diss him back. I don't think they're
I
afraid.
don't.
Maybe
I
they
don't
should be.
think they will. I don't think they'll diss him back. But just like, did you see what Kendrick did to Drake though?
I think they'll diss him back.
No.
I think it'll be. I don't think it'll be. I don't think they're gonna annihilate him, and I don't think it's gonna be on the same level as anything we've heard recently. But do I think that at some point in a song somewhere there will be a little line or a couple of bars about him? Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. And we view it differently. Yeah. Okay.
I don't. I
That
don't mean
sure.
they're gonna write a diss specifically for him, but I do think
Oh,
it's
that
gonna come. I do think it's gonna come up again. Yeah, of course.
I could totally see Kendrick going the total opposite route and having him jump on the Like That remix. I'm sorry, not like that.
Not like
Not like
us.
us remix.
What do you think about it? You would want him on the Not Like Us remix?
Oh, that would be so fun to hear Most Def say, they not like most. They not like most. They not like most. They not like most.
Okay, I can see it.
Or well, he wouldn't say most anymore, but he's good.
Bay?
He's great.
He
He's
would say he
creative.
not like Bay,
They not like Bay. They not like Bay.
and then
They
we would
not
get
like Bay.
confused because people would think that is he talking about Beyonce?
And that would just add even more buzz to the remix. I
Would be
wouldn't even say
would be
they not
great.
like. I would change the whole hook if I jumped on that remix and I was Yasiin Bey. I'd be like, I've been told you so many SKUs.
Ugh, so many SKUs. You really
Oh
love
man.
that SKUs bit.
I'm saying that's what he said. We all saw the viral clip.
No,
So
we saw it, but you remember it
if you
better than
gonna jump
all
on a
the rest
Not
of
Like
us.
Us remix, you might as well do it. They not like us. So many SKUs. So many SKUs. So many SKUs. You know what I mean? Instead of freaky ass nigga, you a 69 God. You could do some so many
Run,
SKUs
run,
thing in
run
there.
for
You know what
your
I'm saying?
lives.
Right. He could be like, I grew up listening to Woo. When I hear you, I hear so many SKUs. I'm not as good as Most Def, but he'll take his time and he'll do something. I believe in Most Def. And I'm sure if Kendrick, taps him on the shoulder and says, "Hey, buddy, come get on this remix real quick," I'm sure he'll entertain us.
Mine is gonna be stuck in
I'm
my
sure.
head the rest of the
I'm
day.
sure he'll make it memorable. So many SKUs.
No.
I
Freaky
know.
ass
I know.
nigga, 69 God. Run, 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 run for your lives. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just once I hear it once, it's embedded for
Yeah.
the rest. It's the day. Thank you for that.
Hey. Yo, he could even just do that last part and stab this way, stab this way, stab this way, stab this way.
Are you
Here,
my friend?
I hear someone
Yeah.
shuffling in the other room. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, it has taken us all by storm.
I mean, she sat through all 8 records, so you know what can I? I
This is
can't say
true.
anything. You know, she's
This
allowed to.
is
She's allowed to step this way if she wants to, as far as I'm
Listen,
concerned.
okay? She knows the rap beef better than most of us do at this
You know
point.
what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, if Most Def jump on there and instead of stab this way, he could be like, what do you say? What he said? Target. He'd be like, and Target shop, Target shop, Target shop.
Oh,
That would be the most hilarious shit ever.
it would be.
He'd be like, go, grab shopping carts. Go, grab shopping carts.
Oh,
All right, I'm done. This is Weeknights. Thank you for being here. We
so
appreciate
much.
y'all. Yasiin Bey, please get your life together. We love you. We don't want to see you doing this confusing stuff. And I look forward to the So Many Skews remix. You know what I'm saying?
And this was a wonderful 25-minute pod.
Y'all have a good weekend. We will see y'all on Memorial Monday. Unless we don't, then you know we might get rained out like everything else. Who knows?
Who knows? We might be at the cookout.
Cookout is getting rained out in the New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia tri-state area. Wherever y'all consider the tri-state, the rain cometh on Monday.
We might be at the
So if
cookout.
y'all ain't checked the weather forecast, this is JD's weather. That's a joke. I'm out. See y'all Monday.
Bye.